Morning, everyone. And after Ray threatened several unspeakable acts upon me, I've decided I'm going to go back and basically redo all the stuff I've got videos for but never did audio for. And to start off, we're going to go with Kendo Rage, which is this little obscure game. It was actually a dead serious game when it was originally written, but when it was ported across, they decided they'd have a little, well, not ported, translated, they decided they'd have a little bit of fun with it. And by a little bit of fun, I mean they completely skull-fucked the plot. If you're running for the bus and you hear a voice behind you in the woods, you should probably keep running, especially if you have, what appears to be a red-coloured hood. And the man looks like a completely flamboyant flasher. And no, I'm not going to make the sword fighting joke there, it's too easy. Yeah, you can see they're not really taking this shit too seriously. I love how his things you can't delay from have absolutely nothing to do with what you're fighting. Generally speaking, back when I was school age, that sort of thing would be considered justifiable grounds to run the other fucking way. Not that we needed a whole lot of reasons to skip school, but when there's a whole bunch of violent things headed your way, generally that's a good reason to bunk off school. And yes, they have named the ancient wizard after a fucking car company. They are everywhere in this one. Defeating General Ferrari at the Battle of Detroit, for example. I'd be worried about that whole more or less thing. There's no such thing as more or less invincible. You either are or you are not. It is a binary toggle. Well, I must like the old I like the old master's attitude, because he knows as well as everyone else does we're fucked. Gameplay is actually pretty simple. Get a nice transformation screen there into the... Basically, you smash people with your kendo stick. The longer you go without whacking them with your kendo stick, the more the power bar builds up, and the heavier your hit actually is. Basically, when it turns yellow, near the top there, it means you're going to make a regular powered attack. If it's flashing, you're big hit. And that does exactly what you think it does. It freezes everything in place. Well, no, it doesn't actually. It just delays the timer you can see up in the top corner there. Because we've apparently left for school at 4 in the fucking morning, and we're on a tight deadline. Though, considering what's in the way between our heroine and school, and yes, she was just modestly making sure we couldn't get an upskirt shot there. Bloody holdout. Anyway, our goal is to make it to school within 6 hours, I believe. What sort of school starts at 10 AM? I don't know. Rice is just a health power-up. And yes, we're going to take our wooden sort of... woodenness. The phallic implications there are marvellous, I must say. And we're going to basically try and stab everything we can in the face. And yeah, those are your pickup enemies we just beat up. Obviously, different coloured orbs, different effects. The yellow one's basically a shield. And we are beating the hell out of some very ugly Halloween ghosts here. Because, they got between me and my bowl of rice, which is just unforgivable. And Jesus Christ, that is the worst goddamn imitator I've seen today. Fortunately, I don't know why there's some sort of upbeat polka music in the background here when we're beating up a boss. It's really out of place here. Fortunately, our boss is about as dumb as she is ugly, and considering she's worse than the heroine, that says a lot. You also, have a special attack there, which takes HP damage but does a lot of health against the boss. I like to use it to finish people off, and if I knew he could fly without wings, I'd let him take care of this shit. Amazing how the bus managed to show up exactly on time as well. Yeah, Mitsubishi. And we're going to go to stage 2 next, and I actually did this so long ago I don't remember what's coming up.